Namaskar, Namaste. Welcome to yoga, to the practice of the white resonant worldbridger. We're going to start off with a powerful pranayama, conscious breathing technique to overcome abnina fascia, attachments, and clinging to life, or overcoming the fear of death, or potentially the fear of this practice. Here we go. Starting off with Vishnu Mudra, folding in the first two fingers of your right hand. Close off right nostril. Closing eyes. Exhale through the left. Deep inhale through the left. Close it off. Hold it in. Count to 11. Jalandhara, chin towards the chest, lifting chest to the chin. Or repeat the mantra Om Namah Shivaya 11 times. Meaning that you honor and salute the infinite goodness of supreme consciousness. After 11, release right. Exhale. Deep inhale through the right. Close off, hold in, Jalandhara, counting to 11, or repeating Om Namah Shivaya 11 times. Release left, exhale. 5 more like that, inhaling left. Close off, hold in, counting to 11, or repeat Om Namah Shivaya. Release right, exhale. Inhale right. Close off, hold in. Release left, exhale. Keep going. Last one, take a deep breath in. Hold it in for a count of 20. Jalandhara, chin to the chest, lifting shoulders towards the ears. Set an intention to let go of energies which no longer serve you on your path. so that you create space to bridge the gap between the past and the greater potential of the future. 3 ohms, 1 Purna mantra, do the full deep breath in. Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Presence of the one divine spirit that dwells within, we bow. Jai Shiva. Good rise. Standing at front of the mat in Tadasana, mountain pose. Recentered, established. Squeeze into the center, engaging inner thighs. Draw belly in, scoop tailbone under. Side body is long, shoulders up, curl in the back, slide jawbone back. Activate Ujjayi breath. Breathe from the back of the throat with more focus. Deep breath in. Exhale, root down, releasing hands. Inhale, stretch up. Celebrating the freedom of the new day. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, lengthen and curl. Through the crown of the head. Exhale, step back in a plank. Full plank. Spread fingers wide. Index fingers lead the way. Unless you're in bridge top, fingers are flared out to the side. Lean forward, belly up and in, scooping tailbone under. In slow motion, curl in the upper back, Chaturanga Dandasana, heart descending. Inhale, rise up for a Bhujanga, resting hips down, side bodies long, shoulders up. Curling back at the peak, pulling hands back, shoulders back, extending the heart forward. And then lower down, push back, Abhuga Swanasana. First dog. Resonant Worldbridger, stretch it out, bend one knee at a time, lengthen 2 calf muscles, deepening the victorious breath. Right leg up to the ceiling, bend the knee and twist. More weight to the left hand. You can elevate the wrist to the ridge top or fingertip. Keeping upper back level as you twist from lower body. And then step it up to the front of the mat for a deep lunge, Adho Mukha Anjani. Hands off to the left. Push the top of the left thigh bone back, then right knee deep. Keep it leaning to the right as you widen hips back and apart. Step back in a plank. Feel free to work alternate hand positions, ridge top, fingertip, or fist. Set yourself up. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, rise up for Bhujangasana. Side body's long as you lift and curl. Flow around, flow back. Second side, left leg up. Bend the knee. Stretch out side body. Elevating right wrist or putting more weight to the right hand. And step it up to the front of the mat. Back foot flat, right heel down and in. Take hands off to the right. Shoulders up, curling the upper back as you widen hips back. Pushing top of the right thigh bone back. Keep left knee bending deep. Leaning to the left. Step back in a plank. Take a vinyasa, transitioning mindfully with your breath, exhaling down. Inhale, rise up, out rotating arms and shoulders as you curl. Exhale, float back. Take it into a twist. Reach right hand back for the outside of the left leg. You walk your feet or your hands in if you need to shorten the stance, and then push from the top of the shoulder out through the hand as you duck the head and twist. Switch arms, switch legs. Back to down dog. From down dog, take turbo dog. Bending elbows, keep them hovering off the mat. Squeezing forearms in, upper arms in, upper back in. Push your head up. In slow motion, slide through. Heart leads the way. Lifting up for a high cobra or up dog. Exhale, flow back, down dog. Hold it. 5 deep breaths. Channel energy with the breath. Inhale, pulling hands towards the feet, feet in towards the hands, so energy is drawn up from the periphery into the core. And the exhale, push hands and feet apart, creating more length on the out breath. So each exhale takes you a little bit longer. Inhale, arms and shoulders lift away from the mat. Out rotate your shoulders as you push energy back out through the hands, lengthening hips to the back of the room. Hands to knees. Gaze up, step or jump. Excuse me. Inhale, lengthen your arm. Exhale, bow. Karvasana, clasp hands behind the back. Pushing hands into the lower back, squeeze arms in, upper back in, take it overhead. Keeping thigh muscles lifting, kneecaps lifting. Keeping hips centered over the feet so your hips aren't leaning back. Keeping weight balanced evenly between your heels and balls of the feet. Both hands to the hips, squeeze inner thighs together, shoulder blades together. Inhale, rise up. Lift up out of the hips and curl, opening heart, open throat, head back. Exhale, release. Samasthiti. Pausing, equalizing awareness and attention. Deep breath in. Exhale, release hands, rooting down. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step or jump. Vinyasa. Break it up, side angle pose, Parsvakonasana. Break it up, back foot flat. Snag a block if you need it. Belly in, scoop tailbone, deep and twist and reach. Pushing off the back leg as you reach. Left hand. A few deep Ujjayi breaths. Make it deep and resonant, activating back of the throat. Toning glottis muscles to narrow air passageway to deepen the resonance of in-breath and out-breath. Samachandra 4, top hand down to the corner of the mat, back heel up, one foot out to the right, more opening for the hip, and then sweep right arm overhead, curling into the back body, deepening the breath. You want to feel the breath swirl in the back of the throat on in-breath and out-breath. Deep and audible like wind in the trees or ocean waves. Step back, turbo dog. Fire it up, bend your elbows, squeeze into the center, embracing the present moment. Heart leads the way. Slide through, vinyasa. Pausing at the peak, exhale, flow back. Second side. Parsvakonasana. Back foot flat, drawn to the center, squeezing inner thighs together. Push your leg bones apart as you deep and twist and reach through the right hand. Stretch the side body. Top hand down, back heel up. Foot out to the left, sweep left arm overhead. Curling in the upper back. Lifting hard up, pushing head up into the top arm. Back leg straight and strong. Step back, down dog. Turbo dog. And elbows, squeeze into the center. Curl in the upper back. Slide through, take the Vinny. Back. Deep breaths. Knees, gaze up, step or jump. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Squat deep, Utkatasana. Chair pose. Make the breath fierce. Strengthen the core. Drawing navel in, breathing from the upper torso. Taking a deep breath in. Exhale, twist to the left, hooking right elbow across. Hands in prayer first. Push down through hands. Twist from the heart space, and then you can separate hands, reaching one hand to the floor, other hand to the ceiling, and Jnana Mudra. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist opposite side. Hands in prayer, push down. Open heart, and separate hands, deepening twist if you're going further. Breath. One more strong one. Inhale back to center. Exhale, dive up and over. Tana. Inhale, lengthen and curl. Exhale, jump up or jump back. Take a vinyasa. Great leg lifts behind you. Lean forward in a plank or halfway down. Push back strong, right foot up, warrior one pose. Have your back heel up, square off hips, belly in, scoop tailbone, take arms overhead. Inhale, channel energy up and in, squeezing thighs together. Exhale, push, leg bones apart, hips forward and down. 4 more deep conscious breaths. Channeling energy with the breath. Inhale, rooting down through the feet, scissoring into the center. In the center, extending energy back out as you curl. More strong breath. Exhale, release, step back to plank. Take the vinyasa. Both leg lifts. Left pose. Chiyanga. Push back strong, left foot up. Virabhadra. Yana. Belly in. Scoop tailbone, take it overhead. 5 deep breaths. Channeling energy with the breath and drawing in from the periphery to the core. From the core, extending back out. Hips level and low. Try not to let them lift with the in-breath. Just squeeze in more strength in the legs. Exhale, hips go lower and deeper. One more strong breath. Exhale, release. Flow through. Great leg lifts. Turbo dog. Vinyasa. Slide through. Flow back. Step it up. Virabhadra. Square it off. Strengthen core. Uddiyana. Mula Bandha protects lower back. Hold the engagement in the lower body. And lower abdomen firm. Rib cage squeezing in. Deep breath in, take it into the twist, left elbow across, push down through hands, heart, and then you can reach for the floor, go for the bind. Doesn't matter how far you take it. Stay focused on breath, keeping it full and deep. If you can strengthen breath and twist, you strengthen lungs, diaphragm, intercostal muscles, so you naturally take deeper, fuller breaths when you're not twisting. Inhale, unwind, step back, plank. Take a vinyasa. Left leg lifts. Turbo dog. Throw the upper back, slide through. Vinyasa. Lower back, step it up. Deep conscious breaths. Channel the energy with the breath to get inspired so that you dwell in spirit. Deep breath in. Exhale, twist. Bring it across. Push down through hands. Open heart. Separate. Wrap and bind if it's available. Inhale and one, step back, plank, vinyasa. Vayu vinyasa. Keeping right foot off the floor. Bring right knee up to the outer edge of your right arm and pause. Exhale, twist, touch left arm and pause. And then do it 6 more times, 7 total for the resonant tone. Actions with the breath creates a state of attunement, natural state of movement, meditation. Your last one, optional arm balance. Continue 1 or 2 from the twist or over right arm, or just take a Vinny. Feel free to go for the switch or just step back. That was nice. Right foot first. Wow. Like a professional. You wouldn't have to say it. Second side, keep it going. Left knee to the left arm, exhale to the right. Keep it going. Breath, linking action and perception. Last one, work the arm balance, finding the balance between self-effort and surrender. Shoulders lifting, align to the top of the elbow. If you kick back, left foot to the floor first. Float back and then right foot up, both hands to the top of the thigh. Pause, release. Surrender thought. Connecting to the timeless and eternal moment. Back and forward to the heart. Channel energy up the legs, squeezing it. Clasp hands behind the back. Pushing hands into the lower back, side bodies long, shoulders up. Slide back. Padahasta Virabhadra. Squeezing in, pull shoulders down. Lift heart up. Lift left thigh bone up. If you're going further, bend right knee. Lifting forward heel. Coming up high to the balls of the feet. Back foot flat, Virastamba, humble warrior pose. We all become more humble when we surrender thoughts of the lower self, thoughts of doubt, fear, negativity, thoughts of self-deprecation, like I suck, I'm not good enough. Work the arm balance. Vinyasa 2 or vinyasa. Optional onto the chin, Skanda Barandasana, taking both legs up or just float back into Chaturanga. The upper back, squeezing the toes together, chest down, and then when you're ready, left foot up and pause. Om, Aim, Cream, Clean, Chandikaye Namaha. Om to the goddess of creation, sustainment, and transformation. She who slays the thought of the lower self. With no thought, pure awareness. Draw in. Bracing the present moment, squeeze legs in strong, clasp hands behind the back, side body's long, shoulders up and back, side jawbone back. Right thigh lifting, push through back heel, bend left knee deep, the forward heel. If you're going further, hips forward and down, reaching hands for the floor, heart for the ceiling. Back foot flat, take it overhead. Skanda, humble warrior pose. Surrendering thought, surrendering expectation. Mekapada Kundinyasana 2. When you have no expectations, everything becomes auspicious. Take it up. Take the arm balance, Sage Grandinyas pose, hold it for a few breaths, and then optional transition onto the chin, taking it up for a terrifying face pose. Big toes squeezing together, legs bent, pumping in the upper back. Your back warmed up for the rest of the practice. Nice, gentlemen. Right foot up, side angle pose again. Right foot up, back foot flat. Free to snag a block if you need it. Belly in, scoop tailbone. Keep the twist. Reestablish. Top arm reaches. A few deep breaths here. Then top hand to the hip, bow to the heart. Atita Trikonasana, hips back and apart, straighten forward leg. Re-scoop tailbone and twist. Pushing from hips out through feet. Take left arm straight up. Inhale, press down through the feet. Scissor inner thighs together, channeling energy up the legs from the feet to the core of the pelvis. From the pelvis, create more length, pushing energy back out through the feet. If it feels like you can go longer or deeper, you can wiggle your left foot back, or take your right hand closer towards the floor. Good. Parsvottanasana, top hand down, step back foot in, at least 4 inches. Square it off so the feet are 2 to 2.5 feet apart. Back foot's angled out to the side at 15 to 30 degrees. Darren, you can step your back foot in a couple more inches. There you go. And angle your heel back towards the wall a little bit more. There you go. That's it. Nice. Now square it off, rolling your left hip forward, your right hip back. Push both thigh bones back. And then let's fire it up even more. Reach your right arm through the center and clasp hands behind your left hamstrings. So the hands clasp around the midpoint of the leg. So they slide down a little. And then push your leg back into the hands like you're trying to break the clasp of the hands, and use that strength in the leg to square off your hips. Pulling your right hip back more, your right thigh bone back more. Push your left thigh bone back super strong. Nice. Now keep your legs working that active. Don't lose the engagement in the legs, and we'll start to work towards revolved triangle. Left hand down underneath the face or to the outside of the leg. Hand can be in fingertip or reverse ridge stop, and then take right arm up. See if you can slide the hand down a little bit so that you can bend the arm and push the forearm into the midpoint of your shin so that it forces the shin in towards the midline, the center of your mat. That's it, that's it. And then using that, tack your right hip back more and lengthen out of the hip, deepening the twist. A couple more deep breaths. And then inhale on twist, step it up, standing split. Outer rotate left hip, stack it, lift it high, and then straighten leg all the way, firing up big toe, squeezing it into the center. And then set hands. Optional kick to a handstand, or forearm stand, or just step back and take a vinyasa. Down thumb and index knuckle up to the mound of the big toe. Midline at the peak, squeezing in, head up. Second side. Hardest by Kona. Left foot up. Back foot flat, drawing into the center. From the center, push out. Right arm overhead. Out to the heart. Teach the tricona. Hips back and apart. Scissoring into the center. Squeezing inner thighs together. Lifting quads up. Kneecaps up. Scooping tailbone. Push from hips out through feet. Sticking right arm straight up. Hold it here. 3 deep breaths. Channeling energy with the breath. Tense side stretch. Parsvottanasana. Top hand down. Step back foot in. So feet 2.5 feet apart. Square off hips. Pulling left thigh and hip back. Sliding right heel back so the back foot's angled to the side, 15 to 30 degrees. That looks good, looks good. So you can wiggle your left foot to the left an inch or two, so you've got at least 2 inches between your heels. And then reach your left arm through the center, clasping hands behind your right hamstrings. Push back strong with your back leg fired up, generating more muscle energy. Draw energy up the left leg. Pushing left thigh bone back, pulling left hip back. Couple more deep breaths, turning up the intensity volume, make it super strong. Don't lose the engagement in the legs, and then take right hand down underneath the face or to the outside of the leg. The midpoint of the shin, slowly wiggling hand further back. Bend the elbow, make it tight, pushing shin into the center. Channel energy up the leg, keeping left hip and thigh pulling back as you twist, and take arms straight up. Don't hold the breath, keep it full and deep. Inhale and wind, step it up. Standing split. Set hands or forearms, optional kick to an inversion, or kick back in the plank, take a vinyasa. Wide leg stance. Step. Separate foot up. Reach both arms in front of you, like in a wide leg down dog position. Into the fingertip or ridge top, keeping arms lifting. Shoulders lifting away from the mat or the floor. As you curl the upper back, taking chest down. Nice, keeping right arm reaching straight ahead. Take the left arm under, hook your right big toe. You can wiggle your feet in a little if you need to. And then push down strong from the right hip to the right foot. Shift your hips to the left an inch or two so the hips stay level. And then if you can go further, wiggle your right hand across towards the left foot. Very nice, inhale and twist, switch. Left arm reaches, right arm under. When you grab your foot, push energy down through the left foot, shifting hips to the right. Drawing energy up the right leg, and then slowly take top arm across towards the opposite foot. Pushing down strong through your left foot. Inhale, unwind, lengthen spine, head up, go a little wider, a little deeper, and then walk hands back. Take forehead to the floor, forearms to the floor, maybe forearms to a block. toe in for baka. To the side. Crucial space for crow pose to transition in the tripod head stand. Squatting first, take knees wide, hands wide. Shasana 2 if it's available, crown of the head down, taking legs up. And knees lower back over the arms, squeezing the knees into the outside of the arms. Big toes together. Roll towards the nose, lift, and then float back, chaturanga. Optional thing, child's pose, resting back. Surrendering thought, connecting to the presence of the witness, pure consciousness. Puppy pose, Tana Shishosana. Back, child's pose. Down dog. You can jump into a handstand or jump into Uttanasana, standing forward fold, and then return to Tadasana, mountain pose, standing with your hands in prayer in front of the mat. Oh yeah, one shot. Tita Hasta, Padustasana, standing hand to big toe pose. You can use your towel or your strap on this one. With your hands to your hips, shift your weight to your left leg and bring your right leg up, keeping your hips level. Don't let your right hip lift. Bring your right thigh up from the outside. Hook or strap your big toe or the foot, and then pushing down through the heel. Extend the leg straight. Bend the arm out to the side, one shoulder down the back, slowly take the forward fold. That leg all the way straight. There it is. Optional Kachari Mudra, tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth to deepen inner resonance with the breath. 2 more deep ones. And then inhale, torso lifts, take it out to the right. 2 position. Left hand pushing in on the hip. Micro bend the arm, use the strength of the arm to lift the leg higher. And then slowly back to center, take the foot with both hands. Kick down, fire thigh, And then lift the leg higher. Good time. Back. And then both hands to the hips when you're set. Keep right leg up. Keep it lifting. 5, 4, 3, 2, keep it up. 1, heart up. Gaze up, looking for the ceiling or the back of the room. And then release. Shake it out. Second side. Relocate your drishti. Your gazing point. Keeping hips level. Bringing left thigh up from the outside. Hook your big toe or strap the foot. Pushing down through the heel. Extend the leg straight. And then pull leg back in, pull arm and shoulder down the back. Heart curls forward, keeping head pushing up. Optional tip of the tongue pressing up. Press the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth. It naturally deepens the victorious breath while stimulating parasympathetic, sympathetic nervous systems evenly. Lift up, inhale, take it out to the side so that we build more concentration and focus in the moment. Right hand pushing it on the hip. Heart lifting, leg outer rotating. Bring it back to center. Take it with both hands. Take your time. Relocate your drishti. Kick down. And then lift up higher. Slowly take your gaze up. Keep it up. Both hands to the hips. Keep it lifting, kicking for 5, 4, 3, 2, heart up, head back, 1. So you get ejected, and that means you did it right. Woo. That was the warm-up. We go, warrior squats, everybody's favorite. Yay! You can hold the foot with both hands or use your strap, and then stay focused on the standing leg. The knee's going to want to drop in towards the midline as the inner thigh disengages. Keep the knee leaning out to the side, aligned with the outer edge of the foot on the way down and the way up. So holding the foot with both hands, inhale down slowly, exhale back up. Stay focused on the standing leg, keep it leaning out to the side. You can use your towel or strap if you need to. Inhale down, doesn't matter how low you go. Slowly back up, 7 good ones. Slower you go, the stronger you get. No need to go past parallel. Second side, you're ready. Breath in, down, exhaling up. Deep breath in. So release hands, rooting down, inhale, stretch up. Exhale, dive. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, Bakasana, round 2. Bend knees over the arms. Lean forward. Squeeze in. Hold it 5 breaths. If you want to play around, flex your toes. Attempt to take your toes towards your forearms. You do 1 foot at a time or both feet at the same time. When you're ready, float back, chaturanga, vinyasa. Right foot up, twisting fast stretch. Right foot up, left knee down. Right hand reaches back to the outer edge of your back foot. Back into the hand, and then pull it in. Optional forearm if you're going further. Lower abdomen firm. Thigh bone moving back towards the hamstring so you don't overstretch your hip flexor at the front of the hip. You want to feel the stretch at the midpoint of your quadriceps. So the thigh stays moving back, heel stays pulling in. And slowly release. Optional arm balance. Ekabata Baka 1 into 2. Just take a vinyasa. Right arm reaches and wraps around the shin. Right foot kicks down, left leg hops off the floor. Lifts up. Vinyasa. Second side. Left foot up, right knee down. Left hand back, kick back, fire thigh. And then pull the foot in. And lower abdomen firm. You can hold it here if you have enough sensations. If you need more, come onto your forearm, looking big toe. Heel in. Thigh bone moving back. And then pulling in towards the hip. Head moving back into the tops of the shoulder blades. Surrendering thought. Opening to breath, to the moment. And then slowly release, optional arm balance or vinyasa. Doesn't matter. Choose your own adventure. We all end up same place. Ekabata Kapotasana, pigeon pose, right knee up wide. You can use prop underneath your right hip if you need to protect your knee, or you can lower your hip all the way down and just bend your back leg, leaning off to the side. Either way. If you use a prop, make sure that your right knee doesn't lift up off the floor, so keep leaning forward so that your right knee comes down. So that might be too high for you that you're playing. When you're set, you can reach with the back foot, take it into a quad stretch, or you can work full Bada Raja Kapotasana. You're good. You good like that? Or do you want that? Yeah, better. So where you have the most sensations of what's appropriate for your body. Darren's getting in the hip opener. Kurt's going to work more quad stretch. Ready, you can release and sort of out forward, surrendering. You can take it in. Vinyasa or switch, either way. Second side. Left leg wide. Your leg slides in and back. Square it off, lift and curl. The back foot, quad stretch, mermaid. You can bow forward when you're ready. At some point, yoga teaches every practitioner humility because your body's always in a changing state of transformation. You don't have the same body you do yesterday. So you can't expect it to always be able to do the same poses the same way. So thus we have to surrender our attachment to poses, to clinging, to how deep you may go, to a certain sensation. Practicing surrender, we learn unattachment. So we don't cling and hold on to things. We recognize that everything is in a state of transformation and dissolution. When you're ready, you can dissolve, bow forward, or take a vinyasa and transform to get set, to recreate. The sacred space. Ustra, camel. You can fold your mat over if you want to pad your knees. It's the hips back and apart, down to the heart. Then they drop belly in, scoop tailbone. Side body's long, lift and curl, palms to heels. And then push down to the tops of the feet. Extend hips forward, heart up. Love Vajrasana. Throw your toes under, sit back on the heels. Making a meditation for 1 minute. Hands in Vairabhi Mudra for yoginis, left hand on top. Guys, right hand on top, Vairabhi Mudra. Hold it, stretching out your toes, arches of the feet. Surrendering thought. Letting the sensations bring you more present into the moment. Inhale back up. Composite droppings. Let's make sure you feel this tomorrow. 7 good ones. Feet flat. Hands free. Inhale, lifting up, moving back. When you reach your edge, push down to the tops of the feet. Firing a pinky toe and then come back up. Attempt to keep your head back the whole time so you don't lift the head to bring you back up. Inhaling back, exhaling up. Nice. If you start to fall back all the way, your escape route is to grab your Uddiyana, your abdominal lock, the side of the abdomen, to pull you up using the strength of the core. After 7 good ones, take feet wider, sit all the way back. For Supta Virasana, or you can sit on a block in Virasana. Either way. Slowly back up. Take a vinyasa. Jump to sitting for Janshashasana. Prep. right leg in, left leg straight. You can support your bent leg with a block if you need to. You can elevate your hips with a wedge or blanket if you need to. Get set bow forward between the legs first. So off to the side, between your bent leg and your straight leg. So that when you fold forward between the legs with your hands elevated and fingertips, it allows the pelvis to tilt forward. Both thigh bones roll in to align onto the hamstrings. Nice. And then from here we work a twist. Reach opposite hand across for the knee, left hand across for the right knee, and then twist, reaching right arm overhead for your foot or use your strap. And then pull with both hands into the center and deepen the twist. By twisting here, brings the hamstrings tighter onto the thigh bone. And then when we inhale, untwist, we can go deeper, further into the pose safely. Now take a deep forward fold over left leg, keeping left leg pulling back. You can reach across, going for a cross grab, reaching opposite hand across, or both hands holding a strap, pulling back on the foot when you grab it. So you're pulling arms and shoulders back, pulling thigh bone back, drawing into the center. Inhale, lift, optional lift switch, jump switch into a vinyasa, or just casually switch where you are.
Put the casual. You should.
Support the knee if you need to, no stress in the knee. And bow through the center. Pelvis goes forward, thigh bones inner rotate, rolling in. And then reach opposite hand across for the knee. Pull against the knee, twisting, reaching left arm overhead for the foot or a strap. Pull both hands into the center. From the center, deepen the twist. Inhale and twist. Take the forward fold for the foot. Pull back on the foot. Back up. Vinyasa mandatory. Cross ankles, hop, skip, jump, slide, traverse. Roll. Upavishta, Konasana, seated wide angle, come to sitting, taking legs wide. Sitting bones. Hamstrings. Going thighs in, hamstrings out. And after doing a manual inner rotation of each leg, toes back, leg muscles in, arch up, slowly bow forward on fingertip or ridge top, across the floor, maintaining extension of the spine as long as you can. Pushing down strong through the left leg. Start to bow or twist over right leg. Optional forearm down, left arm overhead. Reaching overhead for the twist. Switch. Back to center, go a little wider, a little deeper. Fold forward one more time. And then slow it back up. One last vinyasa, or come onto your back and rock around a little side to side for Upavishta. Or come on your back and rock around. You know, if your back or Setu Bandha, or windshield wipers first and then bridge. Legs up, arms bent out to the side, cactus arms first. Keeping arms and shoulders bent to the floor. Slowly take legs to the right, keeping left arm and shoulder pushing down. When the shoulder wants to lift, slowly bring the legs back up and go to the opposite side. 7 good ones. Taking legs off to the left, keeping right arm and shoulder pushing down. Back up and go to the opposite side. Stay focused on the upper back to build more strength in the back body, more stability for rotator cuff muscles. After the legs go halfway, they can start to move upwards towards your elbow, like you're crunching up. To build more strength, the abdominal muscles, your obliques, and the anterior serratus muscles. Ready, slowly release, feet down. Underneath the knees, and then lift hips for Setu Bandha Sharbanga, half supported bridge pose. And rest. All the way up, Urdhva Dhanurasana. Upward bow pose. Taking hands overhead, hips lift, come to the top of the head. Take hands wider, and then curling chest forward. Take it all the way up. Get ready, rest back down. head push-ups. Taking hands overhead. Take it out. Hips up, chest up. Take it all the way up. And then lift heels up. Crank out at least 7 good push-ups. Taking head towards the feet. Pumping chest forward, front of the arms. Pushing off the feet. Use momentum to open front body. Round 3 is optional from the floor, working towards Dvipada Viparita Dandasana. Or come up to standing and get in at least one good drop back or walk back down the wall. If one's easy, do 7. Good. After your last back bend, you can take it into Shavasana. Supported shoulder stand pose. Holding hips. Bring into a supported Viparita Karani. Placing props underneath your hips. Go shoulders in. Push arms down. Shoulders down. Head pushes back to the mat. Legs back overhead, plow pose, halasana. Bend knees over the ears, Karna Padasana, ear pressure pose. Slowly in Romatsyasana, fish pose. Hips down, legs down, push down through the arms. Arch up, taking head back. Optional lift, Anapada. Supta Pada Uttanasana, left leg down, right leg up. Clasping behind the hamstrings. Clasp, arch. Straight and strong, slowly bring it closer towards the chest, don't let it bend. Keep building strength as you bring it closer. And then take it out to the right, left thigh and hip rolling down. Right leg outer rotating as it moves out to the side. Left toes pulling back. Left thigh bone pushing down, tailbone scooping up. Slowly bring leg up, take it into the twist. Outer rotate top leg. Roll thigh and hip away from the face. Bottom leg drawing in towards the hip. And then slowly bring the leg back up and switch legs. Clasp. Resist, build strength, arch up. Spine lifting up into the front body. Slowly bring leg closer towards the chest. Thigh bone resisting. Pushing away with 10% of your strength as it comes closer. And take it out to the left. Strap it if you need to. Right thigh pushing down, right hip rolling down. Right toes pulling back. Keep your glutes engaged. Tupa stays engaged. The tailbone scoops and lifts. And work the twist, bring it up, take it across. Back up. Happy baby. Reach up for the feet. Pull knees down. Rocking to the right, to the left. Supta Bhairava. You can release your left foot down, both hands to the right foot, push your right knee down, right foot to the head or behind the head. Work one foot at a time, and then both feet. Supta Bhairava first. And then you can work towards Yoga Nidra. Both feet to the head or behind the head. Bhairava represents the attitude of the aspirant to slay all that is false within oneself. To surrender self-effort, personal striving, so that you can open to grace, the larger supportive energies of the universe. Work both sides evenly. You can twist, taking both knees across to the right, left hand to the rib cage, or out to the side. spotlight of any death, to be reborn anew. Shava means death. Shiva means life. Let yourself relax fully. Let yourself dissolve fully so that you can be transformed. to the right, supporting your head on the arm bone. Stay there for a few breaths. Slowly twist up to a comfortable sitting meditation posture. One last and universal prayer for happiness and freedom for all beings. Deep breath in. Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste. Namaste. Jai Shiva. Have a most auspicious rest of your day.